I have, I believe, 6 more hats that I have on my YouTube website, on my website, stitchniche.com. I'm now showing them on YouTube, and shortly I will have the website link added to this YouTube video. That way you can click directly on the link and go directly to stitchniche.com to where the pattern is located. I don't have them all on Ravelry at this point, but down the line I will eventually have them on Ravelry too. It's just I'm taking it one step at a time so I don't accidentally forget one. The first one I'm going to show is what I call the reversible hat, rib hat, because it's done in rib. This one is knit 4, purl 2 all the way around. Of course, at the bottom where you start is knit 1, purl 1. I like to do the knit 1, purl 1 because it seems to hold its shape longer than the knit 2, purl 2. Now you can fold it up if you want and have it this way where you got the 4 in the front, or you can reverse it and only have the 2 knits in the front and the 4 purls in the back, and then you still can fold this over. So you can wear this hat 2 different ways. You can wear it with a narrow rib showing, or you can wear it with the wide rib showing, and I call it the reversible rib hat. The hyperlink will be placed on this YouTube video. The next hat is my mushroom reversible hat. There's a little story behind this one. This is one way you can wear it. Of course, I make this extra long. That way you can fold it up and wear it this way, or you can fold it little if you want, or if you want it because your head's small, you can always fold it up even more. But what I like about this hat is you can reverse it inside out and it's a whole totally different look. That's one thing I like about this reversible hat. Now, the story behind this hat is I was in the hospital. I was just finishing up knee surgery, and they had me on some pretty powerful drugs, and I started designing this hat. I didn't know what it was going to be when I started it. The bad part was I forgot to write it down completely. So before I could even begin to knit a new one, I had to figure out what my pattern was. Now you can also make it with multiple colors. I like this way too because it has a little more character. And instead of the fold over type band, I have the double band where you knit the whole band, but before you start the top, you fold this over and catch it in this part. So that way it's a double band already, and you don't have to fold it over because it's already double thick. Now you can wear this one inside out also. It's a little bit different because you get a little touches of the opposite color inside each of the colors that you stripe with. So it's just another way of doing it. The next hat I wanted to show you is the Tumbling Blocks Trio. Now the reason I call it the Tumbling Blocks Trio is because the pattern has a shawl, a scarf, and a slouchy hat. Well, here's the slouchy hat. Now you could make it longer if you want, just by doing this section here. This is a crocheted hat, and these are the shells, and double crochets through the middle. The tumbling block part is this here. If you look closely, you can see these go horizontally this way, and these go vertically next to them. So you've got horizontal, vertical, and the next row it's vertical, horizontal, vertical. When you crochet this, you crochet it in this direction. So you crochet on the diagonal, and that gives you the shape. That's why I call it tumbling blocks, because if it was blocks, it would look like they were tumbling down. And the top is just a big open crochet center, very open on purpose. But this is a slouchy. As you can see, it can hang down really, really far. And here I didn't have it hang down far. I didn't want it to hang down too far because I was afraid if it hung down too far, you wouldn't get the look. So, but it's a nice hat. And like I said, this is a crochet pattern. All 3 pieces are on the pattern. The next one I call a mock rib. Unfortunately, every mock rib hat I've ever made, I've sold. So I got another picture of a mock rib. As you can see, it's a little tiny, tiny rib. You don't have to use a cable stitch holder to do this. You do it on your actual circular knitting needles or straight knitting needles, or however you want to do your particular one. But it's just 2 stitches, and you just put 1 stitch in front of the other and the other stitch behind. It's an easy stitch to do, but I call it mock rib because it is a rib, but you don't use the conventional cable needle to make this particular rib. And that's I got its name. The other one I don't have any copies of. I wish I do, because this was a very popular hat. As fast as I make them, they go out the door. It starts with the standard band. You can do the horseshoe, the standard cable, the silver dollar, any type of cable you want inside of your garter stitches. But as you can see, as I was doing the top half, I switched to do some pearls on the knit side and knit on the pearl side. The interesting part is when you go to finish it, it automatically does this cute little scalp effect at the top of the hat. That's the reason why I call it a ridged hat, and I've had so many people want it, and I can't make them as fast as people want. But it's a really cute hat. Let me put that away. And also you get a pair, and you can make an ear warmer just by not doing the top half. So it's a combination hat and ear warmer set. The next one is a fuzzy hat with fuzzy wrist warmers. What I do is I just take a real fine, almost like carry along fuzzy yarn. Ophelia is a great one, and I carry it along with the worsted weight yarn. And I just put them on the cuffs and the band, which gives it a nice fuzzy look. So it's a great little hat to do, and it's done on circular needles. And of course you do the double needles on the top, last 4 to 6 rolls. And I said I call that the fuzzy hat. You can do the whole pattern and not use fuzzy yarn. You can just make it standard straight. And the last one, that's it. Those are the only ones I have to go on this particular video. I hope you have a chance to go online and check out the individual patterns. If you have any questions, leave them or the comments down below, and I'll do my best to answer them as quickly as possible. I will have the web links on this video within a day or two of actually publishing it. So take it easy, have fun. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe to my channel, hit notifications so as a new one comes out, you'll be one of the first to know. I've got another cute couple of patterns that I want to show on the next one. They're different from the norm, and that's the reason why I like them so much. So that'll be my next one. I won't give any more hints, and it's just 3 patterns, but they're definitely worth waiting for.